At a family gathering, my grandpa leaned over and asked, "So, are you still enjoying the heavy bike I bought you last year?" I told him I'd never gotten any bike. The whole table went stiff, and in the next breath, my family's biggest lie started to unravel right in front of me. I'll never forget the moment my grandpa looked me straight in the eye and asked about this expensive, custom-made motorcycle he'd supposedly bought me. The motorcycle I'd never seen. The motorcycle that, in a single breath, didn't just expose a lie, but detonated a lifetime of betrayal and favoritism, setting me on a path where justice wasn't just sweet, it was absolutely ruthless. My name is Alex, and for as long as I can remember, I was the son nobody really wanted around. This isn't some dramatic tale of abandonment. It's far more insidious. It's the story of a family who simply decided I didn't matter enough. My parents, Laura and David, made it crystal clear who the favorite was. My sister, Chloe, 2 years younger, was the absolute princess of our house. She got the best toys, the designer clothes, the gushing words of encouragement, even for mediocre grades. Me? I could come home with a first-place medal from the Math Olympics and get a dismissive. That's nice, but don't get cocky. I grew up drowning in comparisons. Look how affectionate Chloe is. My mother would coo when I try to hug her. See how spontaneous and fun she is? My father would add when I attempted a joke or shared an interesting story. It felt like I was a poorly made draft of the child they actually wanted. When I finished high school with top grades and got accepted into 3 different universities, my parents barely even looked up from the TV. University is very expensive, Alex, my mother said without even glancing my way. Besides, Chloe will need support when her turn comes. She has a bright future ahead. So, at 18, while Chloe received a brand new laptop to prepare for her college entrance exams, I started working in an electronics store. It wasn't my dream, but it paid the bills. I organized products, served customers, even made some decent commissions. The work was exhausting, especially on crowded weekends. I come home with aching feet, hands dry from handling so many products, but there was a quiet dignity in it. I was building something for myself on my own terms. Meanwhile, Chloe continued her princess life. At 20, she still hadn't worked a single day. Her afternoons were spent at the gym, her lunches at expensive restaurants, always with money for whatever she desired. My parents justified it. She's preparing for the job market, they'd say, and she's too young to worry about these things. But I couldn't shake the question. Where's all this money coming from? My father was an accountant at a small company. My mother gave private English lessons. It didn't add up. The answer came when I was 19. My paternal grandfather, Arthur, called me. He had always been different. When I was a kid, he'd take me fishing, teach me to fix bikes, and genuinely listen to my dreams. "Alex, my boy," he said that day, "I'm moving to Portugal. Good job opportunity, a fresh start." I was sad, but I understood. He'd been widowed 2 years prior. "But don't you worry," he continued. "I'll always take care of the family. Every month, I'll send money to help you all. I want you to be able to study, to have the opportunities you deserve." After he moved, things at home noticeably improved. My parents stopped complaining about bills. Chloe showed up in even more expensive clothes, and they even renovated the kitchen. When I asked about Grandpa Arthur's money, my mother simply said he sent him out.